Hey y'all, what's up? Okay, yay! So I want to start doing more online readings regularly, and the first one I'm going to do is looking at what to expect with Gemini going retrograde. We're going to have Gemini going retrograde from literally now, today, in 1 hour. So Gemini retrograde starts 6:34 Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to go on until June 22nd. So I blessed and shuffled the cards. I also pulled the bottom of all these decks and the tops. The decks I'm using is the Light Seers Tarot. You have Chakra Wisdom Oracles by Tori Hartman. This is the Light Seers Tarot. And then Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray. Seems a little too bright. I'm gonna have to move forward. Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. And Moonology by Yasmin Boland. Okay, let's get started. I'm excited about this. It's some interesting stuff has already come up. Okay, so the way that I did it is I pulled a Light Seers Tarot for like right now, first week of Mercury in Gemini, second week of Mercury in Gemini, and then the week of June 22nd with Mercury in Gemini retrograde, of course, because we're talking, this whole spread is about Gemini being retrograde. So, was I saying Gemini or Germany? I mean to say Gemini. Okay, so anyway, let's see today's. So we have Four of Wands, okay, very nice. So, the theme of, in general, with Gemini going retrograde could be about setting up your happy place. Like, literally, everything that is supposed to bring you support for material and spiritual happiness. Let's see the Wisdom of the Oracle card. Okay, so we have the number 2 Yin. I saw this when I was shuffling as well. So what I'm getting is this will be about internally, like what energetically supports you, what makes you happy on a level of inner strength, like what makes you feel whole. So by the first week of Gemini retrograde, that's like, I'm getting, that's what the theme of this whole Gemini going in retrograde, Mercury and Gemini going in retrograde is about. Okay, so the first week, we come into King of Cups. So I'm getting, this is all about like working with our feelings of being and feeling whole. Even in general, the Light Seers Tarot, the bottom of the deck I got was 5 of Cups. So maybe in the beginning of this Mercury and Gemini having gone retrograde, or even Mercury and Gemini in general, like this transit that's been going on now before having gone retrograde, you may be feeling like, okay, I'm in this 5 of Cups energy, like I have some cups, but I'm not really seeing my other cups. I feel unfulfilled, like emotionally I'm getting some, but I don't have all incompleteness, By the end of this Mercury and Gemini going retrograde phase, June 22nd, we are getting the moon in reverse. So basically we're starting this Mercury and Gemini energy, Mercury Gemini going retrograde energy, with like that 5 of Cups energy, and it's progressing, and a whole bunch of mooniness, a whole bunch of emotional thoughts, like things that are going on internally are being kept within. By the time we come to the end of June, that June 20th week, It's going to be a lot of like, you know, the moon is what's hidden, what you can't see. That now that it's in reverse, all of this emotional internalism is going to come out. These maybe something that's been hidden from you by the end of Mercury in Gemini, you're going to find out. Maybe it could be a person, like how someone feels. You may find out about this. Just something that may have been hidden from you. And also, like this incompleteness, Five of Cups, we're going from that to being open and like sharing what's going on in your internal world, because the moon is not upright, right? So because we have it in reverse, the opposite of like the sun, I mean the moon is basically like the sun energy, where you can see what's going on. Okay, so let's see for the third week. We have Two of Pentacles. Okay. So this is how that looks. And let me show you the King of Cups too in the first week. Mercury in Gemini having gone retrograde. So this person seems like they're in meditation mode, you see? Very contemplative. Like they're developing their inner strength. They conduct everything with inner strength. This person has their hand like touching their cup of water. And also, I don't know if y'all saw this, but there is some like brightness that's coming from the heart. So this is like us coming into being very strongly led from our heart space. By the third week, I'm seeing that this is leading to some, it could be like some physical abundance. I mean, the Two of Pentacles in like general in the tarot is all about like maybe balancing, juggling two things, juggling, it could be two scenarios, but two, feeling busy between balancing two separate things going on in your life. Let's catch up with these oracle cards here. So for the second week, we have the Thinker, okay? And that's so interesting because you have the King of Cups here, and then to go along with it, you have the Thinker in the Wisdom of the Oracle number 44, which adds up to 8. So it's like very infinity. And the Thinker, you have this person here with his eyes closed already. So, you know, retrograde is all about going within. You start having memories pop up, things from your past, especially with it being in retrograde in Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So it's all about, it could be very vivid memories, thoughts, feelings, ideas. You know, it can be like the simple things, like trouble saying things, trouble with technology or whatever, right? But like those are all over, you know, they can be like, I know people do go through that stuff, but in general, you may find that personally, I think for me, it feels very heavy because like my moon is in Gemini. So if you have like strong Gemini placements, if you're a Gemini sun, moon, anything like that, Mercury rising, like you're really gonna feel this. We've been, first of all, the sun is in Gemini. Mercury's been in Gemini. Now it's going retrograde for basically almost a month. And Venus has been in Gemini, and in a few days, yeah, it will be going into, no, sorry, let me tell you when Venus goes in Gemini. But Mars in a few days, I believe June 11th, will be going into Cancer. So yeah, Mars goes into Cancer June 11th, 9:33 Eastern Standard Time. Venus is going into Cancer June 2nd on Wednesday. So that's pretty soon, okay? So right now, though, we're in this, like, triple Gemini going on. Mercury's in Gemini going retrograde literally within an hour, like 58 minutes now. No, Yeah, 58 minutes. Ah! Okay, so 58 minutes till Gemini goes retrograde and Mercury. But we have Venus in Gemini until the 2nd. We have the Sun in Gemini, right, for the rest of the month almost. So, yeah, this Gemini energy, it's not just like Mercury in retrograde. I mean, it is, but okay, never mind. Let me continue. Okay, so the third week we have flexible, number 19. Okay, so I'm getting that whatever like is going on in this third week of having Gemini retrograde, it is going to require you to be flexible and some flexibility. See, this person is like almost. She it looks like she's having to like pull in and pull out these coins when she needs. Let's see the last one here. Nine of Pentacles. This is great, you know. So like really what I've been getting for this whole reading, like Mercury going in retrograde is all about finding our inner strength that we know we have, clearing any confusion that we've had. I'm getting that because bottom of the deck for Wisdom of the Oracle, I had literally confusion here. These are, sorry, not Wisdom of the Oracle, the chakra cards. These are the chakra cards. And on the top of the deck, we had soulmate. So even in this time, this could be, I actually got 3 soulmate cards. So here, from the Keeper's of Light, we had Bridget, Inner Strength. And it talks about move back to wholeness, recognize that you have the power. So this whole phase about like going within is like, I know like we've been doing a lot of like remembering our power, you know, like these last few years basically, but it's becoming more and more intense, like as these transitions become more intense. Because even like the end of the month, this like June 20th week I keep talking about, that same month, Jupiter in Pisces right now is going retrograde on the 20th, and then Neptune in Pisces is going retrograde on June 25th. So even this like Mercury in Gemini, I feel like is preparing our souls, you know, for being ready for these bigger planets like Neptune and Jupiter to enter retrograde. Okay, so this could, you know, this isn't a love reading, but I got soulmate literally 3 times. So in the Wisdom of the Oracle, I started with new life at the bottom of the deck. So this whole retrograde, Mercury in Gemini going in retrograde, is all about helping us mentally and spiritually work on being that strong person we knew or know we are, you know, and really attaching yourself to that, your divine self, the person you know, like how strong you are, and progressing into what's meant for you. So if this is a relationship, if this is a soulmate, you know, like an actual person, like you could be having a relationship change or like a change in your life. But regardless of whether that's your situation or not, it's all about coming into oneness within your own self. So feeling abundant, happy, being alone is what I'm getting. And okay, milk and honey. See, this is so beautiful. Okay, so basically, like this whole, from now, today, right now, with Mercury going retrograde in Gemini, it's all about working with your mind, working logically to figure out, okay, like what do I have to get done to declutter my life, be not confused, and go towards what is going to give me fulfillment and wholeness from within. And it's also about, like, with doing that, it's about getting your physical abundance, your physical shit together. Because even by the, like, we're seeing like this could be like a whole bunch of different things, but Nine of Pentacles, it's about being fulfilled materially. Even the Wisdom of the Oracle card, we have 51, milk and honey. So this is about like being able to secure the bag, or in general, secure physically like what you've been pushing for, like all this hard work, bringing yourself. It could be personal, like the internal work that you've been doing, like finally you're reaping your rewards, seeing the physical outcome for all the work that you've done by the week of June 20th. So this could be like, you know, if like your internal work is what you've been doing to like come home to yourself, that could be the reward or the result, you know. But also if you've been working okay, but also if you've been working on something physical, some material work, you're going to see yourself reap the rewards. You're going to be gaining that money, job change, like what it is that you desire to have, like yourself move up physically. And even by the third week here of the Mercury going retrograde in Gemini season, this could be a choice, you know, like between, like I was saying that, between two people or two jobs, like two different things, you know. If we read it like very blankly. But this Nine of Pentacles, this person seems like, you know, so happy, so fulfilled, like they have this bird that they're engaging with, like their environment is very beautiful. You know, Nine of Pentacles is a very fulfilled card. So let's see what we have for like the one chakra card that I pulled. Perception. Okay, how interesting is this? So with going retrograde, this retrograde phase now, there's going to be a lot of like assessing your perspective, your perception of things, how you look at, how you've been looking at life, how you've been approaching scenarios, situations. Gemini is all about, it's like the thinker, you know, we even got the thinker in here. So there's going to be obviously a lot of thinking going on. I mean, if you've already been feeling like you've been moving very logically more than regular, that's because we've been in Gemini season now, or we just came into it, but you know, Mercury has been in Gemini, Venus has been in Gemini, and now again, it's like this play on how you think, the way you see things. It's all about the mind, you know? So this could be like a phase where we're really, see, even here, the moon or the moonology deck, we started with have faith in your dreams, waxing, crescent, moon, okay? So waxing is when the moon is going from new to full. So there are some ideas, dreams, like you want to have fulfilled, right? Whatever in general you are yearning for, you have to have faith in. And it's all about your perspective, like perception. So this reading is definitely telling you, have faith in your dreams. We're progressing into work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. So what this is saying is we're basically going from clearing that like confusion or mess that may have been, you know, feeling like sometimes it's causing internal chaos, towards working through everything that has maybe like felt like it's leaving you in this like perception that's not working for you. This is all about like cleansing your mind and your internal self to have like physical fulfillment, that happiness that you actually want, okay? So it's important to like for us to take our time with Mercury going in retrograde now in Gemini. Like let's sit with this energy and not get into any kind of like avoidant behavior if things come up that are asking you to like be with it or sit with it, feel with it. Wow, see, look at this. And we just had a full moon eclipse, right, in Sagittarius. So for the spread, I got expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. So they say, like, eclipses are, in general, bring powerful change. And, like, with this full moon and Sag eclipse, everyone felt it. I was feeling it. It's sometimes I'm, like, feeling so much, I just am in the moment. I'm just going with these transits. Like, I can't comment on it because it's so intense. But yeah, this full moon in Sagittarius was really intense, so beautiful, and just had everyone super, obviously, like, in their feels. And, like, I felt that change, you know? Like, I felt like it kind of, like, reawakened, personally, like, I don't know, my emotions. Like, I was very in my feels and, like, have been since then, basically. So, in like a very, like, moving with them way. Like, I think I was kind of getting, like, losing my power a little bit, and then with the full moon and Sag, I'm like, okay, I'm moving with my power again. Okay, the Divine Director. Okay, interesting. Ooh, look at this guy. Intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Ooh, I love that. So awesome. Woo! Okay, that's all spread. That was really interesting. So I'm hoping by the end of June, more material abundance, like more pushing for whatever your career is. And if you're not there, just have faith in your dreams. You will get there. Yeah, and we even got, like, new life, right? I was saying that. So we're going towards something new, fresh, and feeling whole and fulfilled. Yay! Thank you for sharing this time with me. Oh, also real quick, the space that I'm using is called the White Room in Atlanta. So if you're in Atlanta, first of all, on Saturdays, I partake in a sip and shop at the White Room. It's inside Met in downtown, and in person I do $11 readings for 15 to 30 minutes, so that's pretty good. So if you want an in-person reading, you can come get one from me. And this space, the White Room, it's actually an event space. So if you're trying to, like, book it or anything like that, this is that information. The person who owns this space, his name's DJ. So his number, real quick, is 404-861-0096. And you can get more information at the White Room Atlanta on on Instagram, and I think there's a Facebook page as well. There is, yeah. And then also, he's a photographer, so, this place is like a visual studio, but, an art studio, but in general, if you need a photographer, DJ, who I was saying whose space it is, this is his card, and, his number is the same as the one I told you, 404-861-0096. And lastly, I'm Sana. This is my card. This is my, like, I do astrology and tarot, so it's called Sunstrology. And you can find me on Instagram or Facebook as well. Yeah, and I'm also on Twitter, but yeah, I need to be better on Twitter. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'm going to do another one really soon for our Venus going into, is it Cancers? No, I'm going to do one for Mars going in Cancer and Venus going in Cancer. I don't want to tell you all the wrong thing. Okay. Yes, Venus, they're both going obviously in Cancer because they go, like, after each other, so after Gemini comes Cancer. But I just wanted to make sure I got the dates right. So, yeah, soon we have Venus going into Cancer June 2nd. I'll be doing another reading for that. And we also have, right, Mars. Where did I write that down? Going into Cancer as well, June 11th. So, Yay! I'm excited. This is really cool to see like what's happening, where we're going, and I'm excited to do other ones. Take care, y'all. Bye.